I need it. I'm telling y'all, lock it in.
I need a sports podcast. I need it now.
Year, bro. Ooh, I almost released the hidden files too early. What's good, y'all? I need a sports podcast, man. Back in action. It's your boy Bryce, my dog Cam, my dog Swann. Y'all already know what it is. We back to recap Conference Championship week. My boy Swann. We meet again, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Look, y'all, if y'all hear my voice, it might be going out. Took a trip up to KC this week. Vlog coming soon. I told y'all, even if it was the nosebleeds, I was gonna be at that conference championship game. Had to pull up the Arrowhead, watch my Chiefs, beat Buffalo again. And oh, poor Josh Allen. Oh, how dare they let him down? His teammates, his coaches. What can he do? He deserves it. Man, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. How about those Chiefs? Well, yes, man. Yes, man. It was a glorious, glorious weekend. Absolute fun watching the team, book that ticket to the third straight Super Bowl in Swan. Eagles did their thing. Shit, they did more than they think. They whooped Washington ass. I remember walking past the tailgate and I seen that first Saquon touchdown run. I was like, oh, today's going to be a long day if this is how Saquon already coming, man. And it didn't let up from there, forcing all the turnovers in the world. 55-23. Speak on it, Swan. What your Eagles do, man? They put belt to ass, and you called it. You said second half it was going to be a beatdown. So,
man, all I'm gonna say is people said Lions this, they said Rams that, they said Packers this, they said Vikings that. I hope that everybody who said that, I hope y'all at home eating your favorite cake or whatever watching. You know what I'm saying? This is literally one of the best defenses you could see. Like everybody getting where everything was Saquon. Before I even get to the Saquon part, I want to say like everybody was talking about Jalen Hurts not throwing the ball enough, he's not getting the offense involved, and that man had literally he threw 40, like he had 4 TDs and 2 for 46. Like, what more can he do, bro? Like he balled out. Like I want him to get like more credit for what he done in that game.
If a player were to punch, that was in the face there,
man. But just Jalen Hurts balled out, bro. Like he played like even though I know everybody said the Commanders and stuff, like he still balled out regardless at the end of the day. Like that was a great game, man. It is crazy because literally every single I've been saying quiet the whole time. So like I'm gonna let the game talk. Every single round, people text me, "Well, the Packers got y'all number." Next, the Rams got y'all number. That was a great one. Next, the Commanders, they coming through. Every single I'm like, bro, y'all just playing a downfall. Y'all just don't know how this Philly team is. Like, we used to it. This is like my 4th Super Bowl seeing them in, so it's all good.
It is what it is. Look, the Super Bowl America didn't want to see, but they damn sure gonna watch. Everybody complaining, crying. Refs did this. Don't nobody want to watch that. Forget Philly. Forget KC. We not watching it. Watch. It'll be the most viewed Super Bowl. Watch.
Again. Yep.
I'm telling you. Watch. But yeah, man. It was. Oh, shout out my guy Will. He was sitting next to me at the game. Y'all actually catch a clip of him later when we was cheering afterward. But he see me with the mic and my camera, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I got a YouTube vlog, vlogging for the game." He's like, "Let me see the channel." Sub right then and there. Said he'd be tuned in as we walked out the stadium. So shout out to you. Hey, we got a motherfucking dub. We got a dub. We was up there going crazy. He part of the reason why my voice gone now. We was yelling. We going so hard, man. It was truly a beautiful experience being in Arrowhead. That was my first time back in KC since 2019 for a game. And so, yeah, man. Hey, it was, everybody, said what they said coming in. But like I said, all year long, I don't want to hear no excuses, Buffalo. Y'all got us. To be the champs, you got to beat the champs. Josh said it. Deion Dawkins said it. You had the ball with 3 minutes left, 3 timeouts, you ain't get it done. I don't care if Kincaid should have caught this or that. Allen should have checked this or that. Y'all ain't get it done. It is what it is. That is why the Chiefs still reign top the AFC, man. But I'm gonna swing it to my guy Cam. How you feel about Conference Championship weekend, man?
Well, that first one, it was straight built to ass. Straight built to ass. I kind of figured like it's gonna get out of hand when, I mean, the first possession, Commanders, they was doing good, but it was like they kept putting themselves in like in a 4th and like 3 situation, 4th and 5 situation. They got the first two, and then the third time they was like I think it was like 4th down and like 3 or something like that, and they kicked the field goal. And in my head, I'm like, no, you're gonna have to go get points. If you're gonna go for it both times, that first possession or whatever, I think like the first time was like a 4th and 5, then the other time was like a 4th and 3. And in that time you could have kicked the field goal, and then you go for it, and then the third time you just kick the field goal rather than just going for it. I would like, if you're gonna go for it, like go for it. Like you already
all in though.
you all in or all out. You already did it twice. No, go ahead and do that third time. Like, and they kicked the field goal, whatever, and then Saquon first play 60 to the crib. I was like, yeah.
I think that one. I think that one. Didn't they say that one broke the record for like most 60+ yard runs in the season for a touchdown?
Yeah, I think so.
7 or something.
Yeah.
Bro, because literally, like I didn't even realize because we was walking into the game, not in the game, but we was walking into the tailgate, but we had to go like all the way across to the other side, and so like we're walking by, and I see on the TV, like, because I'm trying to watch it on my phone, but signal just terrible at this point. I'm walking past the TV, and I see Washington's up. I'm like, oh dang, Washington up. And I guess they took like 8 minutes off the clock the first drive. So I'm like, oh, dang, Philly, what's going on? So I stop, sit there, hand off to Saquon, spin, broken tackle, going. I was like, wow, this is the timing he's on today. And from then on out, and then I caught the end of the first half where 20-12, and y'all got to fill me in because I'm not watching with no audio or nothing. I'm just seeing it on the screen. What happened with Lattimore and Brown, and how come it wasn't offsetting penalties? How did Lattimore end up with the only personal foul there?
To be entirely honest, I feel like it should have been even, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I feel like I'm not gonna be biased. I feel like it should have been even, but apparently, I don't know if you so you remember going all the way back to I think it was week 3. Remember when the Smitty got hurt and stuff?
Yeah.
So they've been beat up since then about that. Cause like I think Lattimore and more players was involved with that hit and everything. With Smitty got out with concussion. So AJ and AJ didn't like him since. So AJ and Mike both don't like Lattimore.
Sure.
But
who does Lattimore like at this point? He got beef with everybody.
Yeah, but they ain't like because of that hit. It took Smitty out for like I think 2 or 3 weeks. But I think also in the play, I think he was holding Smitty like a lot. Where in my opinion, I feel like it was still a hold, but it wasn't like nothing drastic in my opinion. But so he was holding him because Smitty could have called a touchdown, but he was holding him and stuff. And then AJ already didn't like how he took him out. He got involved with that hit and everything. So now you trying to get a holding penalty. He already didn't like Lattimore. So then that's what started. I think then once Jalen scored, that's when it really got everything really started hitting. Like sparks just started flying. And then before you know it, he got pinned. I'm like, it should have been on both players, because AJ took his helmet off and everything.
I was gonna say, I seen Lattimore helmet come off, so I'm thinking like, oh, like this offsetting penalties.
Nah,
and next thing I know, they called a penalty, and then I'm like, well, it's at the 1. They ain't call it offsetting. And I'm like, well, you already know this automatic too. They're gonna do this tush push.
Yeah, I think they should have. I think they definitely should have like had it offset, but like you said, like we said the other day, refs make mistakes, so I don't know.
Yeah, and you got to overcome it. And Washington did not help themselves when literally next kickoff, Nichols fumbles the ball, and then y'all score again right before the half. And what could have been maybe a tied game, because we had walked away from the TV at that point, but I was like, it was a minute 44 left. I was like, when Washington get the ball, Daniels go down and get some points, whether it's a field goal, touchdown, whatever. Fumbled it right back, but then he was still able to go get a field goal, and it's like, hey, if you don't make the mistakes, maybe you in the game. But that's what separates the good from the great teams. And you can't be making mistakes like that, expect to win.
And then with that too, coming off the third quarter, Eckler fumbling and stuff too. And I'm like, Dommy Brown fumbling, Eckler fumbling. It's like,
Yeah, what
I
was
don't
it?
even know.
Was it another 5 turnover game for Washington? I think,
Yeah, I
or
think
was
they
it
had
4?
3 or 4 fumbles, and he threw a pick at the end to Quinyon Mitchell.
Yeah. See, last time they got away with 5 turnovers, which was crazy. But of course, that was when Hurts got injured and Pickett was in the game. But yeah, you can't do that in the playoff game and expect to win. But hey, shout out to Washington.
They
Remarkable
started a great season.
season.
Yeah, they started.
Nobody expected that. Dad, shout out your team. Maybe next year, maybe got a foundation to build on.
Get,
Hopefully,
get him some defense for
get him some
sure.
defense. Get him a second wide receiver. Look, he said no disc Cam. He said he don't want to see no sophomore slump like CJ. He said he need Washington to get it together and do whatever it is they need to do for Jaden.
They got one of the highest cap spaces, so they can't have no excuse. Like they can get a lot of defensive players because I think a lot of their players on defense are 1-year contracts, like Bobby Wagner and all of them. So get some more defense, go younger, go in a draft, get a receiver. They can definitely do that.
Hey, it's 2025. I don't want to see Bobby Wagner on a football field at all.
Oh yeah,
At all.
he can't cover no more.
He can't. He can't go
can't cover, bro.
He can't go sideline to sideline.
Dallas Goddard was cooking him.
Bro,
Dallas
that first touch, the Saquon touchdown, it was because of Bobby Wagner. Wagner couldn't get to him. He's too old.
If y'all saw, Bryce, I know you didn't watch the game, bro. I know you can see it in tailgate, but if you saw that 1-on-1 coverage, that man coverage it was in, bro, Dallas Goddard cooked him so bad, bro.
He
ran to
even
Frankie,
Wagner 1-on-1.
Dog, he ran to Frankie Louisville. That's how bad it was. Like they had hit each other. That's when he had that, like, I think it was like a 15-yard gain, something like that. Because I think Goddard ended with 6 catches, 7 catches for like 93 yards, something like that. Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Oh man,
that man coverage, they had to get that man coverage.
Nah,
bad.
these older defensive players that used to be goated back in the day, they gotta go. Look, all the Bills Mafia ready to get rid of Von Miller after Sunday night. He recorded a donut on the stat sheet for everything. No tackles, no assists, no pressure. No, he got shut down.
Yeah, Wagner. Because bro, everybody should know Wagner is not a man-to-man linebacker, bro. So
he never was, even in his prime.
That's what I'm saying. He never been. So I'm like, you trying to put him on man-to-man on Goddard, bro? Out of all players, like, come on, bro. That's.
Before we move on, can I want to talk about the Chiefs and Buffalo game. I just want to talk about this one stat that just blows my mind.
Oh wait, because I got a receipts video. If you want to hop straight into Bills Chiefs, we can. I'm ready.
I don't care. It's up to you.
Oh, look, give your stat and then we'll play the video. Because Bills Mafia, I got receipts. I just want to talk. Bills Mafia. That's all. Well, go ahead, give your stat.
All right, so y'all know, I'm big with when the game was on the line, and I need you to make plays for my quarterback. I need you to go out there and I need you to go do it. So this is a crazy stat that I seen Trey Wingo say. He said since 2001 there have been 125 drives in the NFL postseason where it was at least the fourth quarter and there was under 1 minute to play. If the team on offense trailed by 7 points or fewer at the start, out of those 125 drives, only 40% of the time did the team on offense pull off the magic trick to get the points they needed. In other words, a touchdown or field goal to either win the game or tie the game since overtime. So, for example, Tom Brady. In these moments, he is 5 of 11 in these occasions. That's 46%. Drew Brees, second. He's a legendary quarterback. He was 3 out of 6 in 3 out of 6. That's 50%. Patrick Mahomes is the perfect 7 out of 7, bro.
He's different.
This is legend. This is just it's legendary stuff. Josh Allen, I'm sorry if you want to be legendary, if you want to be looked at as one of the best quarterbacks. You had 3 minutes. If you had 3
timeouts, 3 minutes.
3 timeouts.
I don't ever want to hear again in my life that Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes. That's 4. 4-0. That's a sweep. That is a sweep in the playoffs. I don't want to hear a damn thing anymore. And don't be, but he played. No, he didn't. Patrick Mahomes beat him at his own game. More rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, man. Come on.
He did. I can't. He did.
Bro,
If
hey,
you
man,
got a friend that's a part of Bills Mafia, send him the link right now. I need him on the live. I need to talk to Bills Mafia because I'm so damn tired of y'all. And I told y'all from the jump of the season, man. I told y'all. Roll the damn clip. Like, yes, props to the Bills. They whoop everybody's ass in September, dog. Why can't we just not give them their props with some sense? Why every year gotta be, yep, Josh Allen is the MVP. He's the best quarterback. The Bills are the best team. Because tell me, just come take this walk with me, y'all. I called this shit. I'm perfectly fine. If that's the stance people want to take it. Bills are the best team. Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league, best player in the league. They're gonna be Super Bowl champs. If that's how people truly feel, when it comes to the playoffs and when the Chiefs beat them again, or Josh Allen loses to a team again, don't have an excuse. Because it can't be every year they're the best team, he's the best player, but then it comes to the playoffs and it's like, well, this happened and that happened and such let him down. Like, no, we know how this goes. That's wrong. America's champs, man. Round of applause, Bills. You did it. You won your Super Bowl. America loves you. You dethroned the Chiefs. Yeah, let's hang the banner. We beat them for a 4th year in a row in the regular season. Josh Allen, best quarterback we've ever seen. Hang the banner. Okay. Stand on that. If that's how you feel, stand on that. We'll revisit this in January. But for the next couple months, y'all get to be America's champs as usual. But we've seen this before. The Chiefs do not get preferential treatment from the refs whatsoever. But because we are the most watched team in the league right now, whether y'all like it or not, because you're rigging it and nobody wants to watch, but you're going to tune in because the numbers just keep getting higher and higher. I'm sure this week versus Buffalo, that's probably going to be the most watched game in NFL history. I'm willing to bet this Sunday night. Why? What did I say? Let's go! Let's go! Yes, sir! Get him the fuck out of here, man. Let's go. Put that fuck out of here. Y'all not like that. Josh Allen is not that guy. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not the best. Not 1B. Not what. He's not him. Patrick Mahomes is him. This is what we do. 5 Super Bowls, 6 years. 4-0, sweet. Get him the fuck out of here. And all year, I told y'all, stop bumping your gums about the Buffalo Bills are this, Buffalo is that. I don't give a fuck. Because when it comes down to it, he can't do it. He can't. Talking about, oh, he deserves it. His team lets him. He came out the gate trying to give us the ball. If anything, Buffalo was lucky. They had 5 fumbles and recovered them all. God couldn't even help you win that game, Buffalo. Golly. My voice about to go out again. This is how amped up I was on Sunday. I told y'all all year, if you was rocking with Buffalo that heavy, stand 10 toes on it because we would see y'all again. And when we see y'all again, y'all already know what it is. Every single time. 4-0. It's over. Josh Allen is never catching Patrick Mahomes, ever. Ever. Talking about he deserves, man, you don't deserve anything in this league. Everything is earned. What are you talking about? He deserves a Super Bowl ring. Go win the game. What are we doing here? I know Patrick Mahomes had the ball with 3 minutes left and they win it. Everybody be on his ass. But guess what? What's the stat, Cam? 7
for 7. Perfect.
And what I tell you, the best dual threat quarterback in the league. I don't care about Lamar. I don't care about Josh. Because when we got to have it, Pat uses legs just the same. Come on, man. I told y'all. Every single week came on here, LJ's ladder. I'm not putting the Bills over the Chiefs. Even when they won, I'm not putting the Bills over the Chiefs. Come on. And now all they fans, well, you know, It was just we weren't even supposed to be here. Get out of here with that moral victories BS. Get out of here. Ain't no moral victories in this, man. Oh, we just need more weapons. We just need this. We just need that. We'll be back next year. Yeah, okay. You said that back in 21. It took you 4 years to get back to this point, and we sent y'all right back home. It's not happening, Buffalo. It's not happening. First franchise to lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. First quarterback to lose 4 playoff games to the same guy in a row. Y'all are cursed. I don't know what y'all did. I don't know what OJ did, but he screwed y'all because y'all can't get over the hump. And it's not looking bright either. Oh, we were in such cap space hell. This just the beginning. Ain't nothing promised in this league. Next year, it might be Burrow. Next year, it might be Lamar. You might not even make it back to the AFC Championship game. But go ahead, Mr. Wildcard Merchant. Go ahead, beat up on them 7 seeds every year.
Wildcard Merchant is crazy.
Y'all know he's never won a playoff game on the road.
Yeah, he never has. I looked this up. I think the other day he hasn't.
How many little 90s were you during that video? Hey, so check this out, bro. I don't know what Arrowhead got going on, but the way the lines were to get into the stadium, it was like 6 lines coming into only 2 lanes. So it was just literally like this cluster of people like stuck in a crowd. Like I didn't even walk myself to the gate. I just got moved with the crowd. So it took like 30 minutes to get in. I had a shot of moonshine in my pocket. And they did. Hey, I don't know who I'm about to get in trouble. They did not check nothing at the gate.
Bro, they did the same thing in Philly. Somebody had brought a whole bottle of
we walked in the game and we got up to our seats and I was going in my pocket for the mic to start recording. I was like, what the heck? Yo. And I got my cousin with me. He had a shot too. I was like, they didn't even check this. I forgot about it. Then when we put it out, dude in front of us was like, let's go. I got 5 of them. He's like, first touchdown, we taking a shot. And then when Kareem punched it in, start going crazy. Already was drinking at the tailgate, throwing them back.
Somebody had brought a whole bottle of Casamigos into the Eagles game and was chugging it. A whole bottle of Casamigos. He poured it out, he like this dancing, and he chugged the bottle. And then when Saquon scored again, he started chugging some more.
Yes, literally. It was the loudest. He was telling me he was at the 30. This crowd was electric, dog. It was fucking electric in there. Every time we got a first down, every time we made a big play. Like I said, vlog is coming soon. Y'all see it soon. I got a lot of good clips on there. I got the Remigio punt return that almost went to the house. I got the Kincaid drop literally before the play. I should have put this clip in too. Before the play happened, when the timeout was there, I was like, I looked at my cousin. I was like, I need Spags to draw up the most diabolical blitz he has ever drawn up in his life right here, right now. We need to get to Allen right now. And sure enough, Spags sent the corner blitz, Reed McDuffie straight to Allen. Props to Allen. He did get a throw off. But that's like, yes, Kincaid could have caught it. It hit his hands. That's such a hard catch, especially in that stadium with the weather, the wind blowing, running one way, and then he turned around and just hit his chest. Like, that's a hard ass catch. But again, don't be in that position, Josh. You know what happened? Everything he did all year, take the check down, take what's in front of you. He didn't do it anymore. That final drive, he could have took some check downs, the early downs. He was trying to force it. Ended up in the 4th and medium. That's not nobody's fault but Josh's. I don't care. Stop making excuses for him. And this too. Yeah. Brady, bad play calling. He should have kept feeding James Cook. I don't know why they stopped doing that, but thank God. And then also, like I told y'all before the year started, McDermott is not the coach that's going to get him there. But everybody wanted to roll with it. But y'all know my stat. When a quarterback and coach are together for the first 5 years and they don't win a Super Bowl, they never do. McDermott and Allen are going into year 7. They should have cut ties with them last year after that playoff game since they were entering this rebuild with the cap stuff. No, they kept them there. And then, like I said, at the beginning of the year, y'all want to say the Bills are the best. McDermott is the coach then too. When y'all beat the Chiefs, McDermott is the coach. It's still all the same players, right? So when it comes to the playoffs and y'all fall short again, I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't. That's not how this works. It's so pitiful that y'all want to throw these excuses every single year. Y'all know what y'all working with. Y'all know what it is when we meet y'all in the playoffs. And guess what? Same result. Y'all do the same thing, expecting a different result, and it's insane. It's literally insane. Textbook definition, man. Yeah, Shakir, wide open on that play. And if Josh Allen just slides the protection the right way, it's blocked. But Spags is an evil man. Spags showed that same blitz 5 times in the game and did not send it until that final moment. And man, Chiefs Kingdom, baby. We here. Third Super Bowl in a row going for the three-peat. Swan, I hate it happening to you. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Man,
man.
best man win.
Hey, man, best man. But happy to see us back here in this spot. Nobody really believed in any of our teams this year, even
Boy,
though
you know how
they
many
were
group
the
chat,
best teams basically all
you know,
year.
you know how many people in the group chat was saying Philly
Eagles 35. Eric, stop it, because your Lions were supposed to be here. What happened? What happened?
the amount of people everybody was saying Philly's not gonna do anything, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about every day in the group chat. People saying matter of fact, it started when we started 2-2, and everybody like, oh shoot, Philly looking like last year. Then we come back from the bye. Oh, Saquon carrying. Then when Jalen Hurts had that 4 TD game, oh, it's because of
I got him.
oh, this and that, bro. Like they don't want to give. Just say the Eagles good, bro. Just give them that credit, man.
I mean, hey,
They don't get nobody credit. Because first, when we signed Saquon, everybody like it's a bad move, giving
he did.
giving
He
what's
does
all
have
that
the
money.
biggest ticket
Yeah,
for the.
and all honestly, if Jalen Hurts get hurt, we would have a better record if Hurts didn't get hurt, and if Smitty didn't get hurt, and Saquon still did his thing.
And that's the same for the Chiefs. People kept talking about all year. Oh, they can't score 30. Oh, they don't look that good. Okay, when you lose wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, running back 1, wide receiver 3, your cornerback 2, all within the span of 5 weeks into the season, yeah, things gonna look a little different. But we were still winning. Now we the healthiest we ever been. Oh, why the hell would they rest players? They just were scared of the Bengals. No, we needed to rest our guys because they don't played a full season's worth of playoff games. Nobody else can compare to that. They don't know how that feels. Rest our guys so we can be primed for this playoff run. Ain't nobody give a damn about no Cincinnati Bengals who couldn't even make 10 wins on a season. How you can't make it in the playoffs and 7 teams get in? That's basically half the conference, and you can't make it in the playoffs. Wasn't nobody worried about them. Wasn't nobody worried about the Broncos who beat up on our backups. Because, like I said, even though it sounds kind of bad and it sucks for other teams, the Chiefs really just be using, as Nick Rice say, the Chiefs be using the regular season as practice, just coasting through, saving a few plays here and there. That play Andy ran out of that wishbone or whatever you want to call
You ran
it.
that shit twice. That shit was
Yeah,
We ran that play like 7 times all year. Every time handed to Kareem. Patrick pulled it. He always got something up his sleeve, man. He always got something up his sleeve. But hey, I tried to tell y'all. Bills Mafia is another L. Go ahead, sit, complain. Refs did this, refs did that. You know, just being there, it was so many bad calls for both sides. We was literally up there saying, like, man, these refs just suck. Straight up. The one where we had like a 3rd and 5. Ed Oliver was like 2 seconds offsides. And then they called false start on us and then turned it into 3rd and 15. It was like, bro, what the hell is going on? Then the play that everybody up in arms about the quarterback sneak. Oh, they need to put a chip in the football. So again, we're gonna now change the rules once again because the Bills lost. That's what we're doing. The only reason we got overtime rules changes because the Bills lost. Oh, Josh Allen didn't get the ball. He didn't have a chance. Now it's, oh, Josh Allen couldn't get a quarterback sneak half-inch way when he's 6'5", 240, doing that weak-ass tush push that they always go to the left side on. How the hell do you not realize
they want to be like Philly so bad, and Jalen Hurts smaller than
They're not
Josh
even
Allen.
doing it right though. They're not even doing
but
it right.
that's also that's the poor coaching. Brady, McDermott, whoever you want to call. Like people putting that on McDermott, but Brady, the OC, they literally ran that play to the left every time. I heard Tony was calling it on the broadcast. Yeah. Chiefs had scouted it. Like, come on.
And then remember we also said too, beginning of the season. I don't know if we find a clip when him not throwing the ball to his receivers. We said it's gonna catch up to him eventually. Him not want to feed everybody.
Yeah. So, hey, It is what it is, but beggars can't be choosers, man. Y'all lost. Y'all had ample opportunity. Buffalo did not get the job done. You got the ball first. Josh Allen came out there nervous as hell. Tried to turn over the ball from the get-go. Chiefs went right back down, punched in 7. If we don't fumble, we was about to go up 14-3 because the defense was really not stopping us at all first half. And then, like I said, when the moment gets too bright, McDermott and the Bills gonna fold because they were chasing points from the very beginning, going for 2, couldn't get it. Then we go for 2. Hey, just be real with me, y'all. What other quarterback throwing to Justin Watson in the year 2025? Come on now.
Now hurts. I'll tell you that.
He not making no other team in the league. And we throwing to him in one of the most clutch spots of the game. Come on, Patrick Mahomes is simply different. I don't want to hear no more comparisons.
Pat Mahomes throwing to
Josh
Justin
Allen.
Watson is kind of like Brady throwing it to Chris Hogan.
Well, you know the crazy thing is though, Justin Watson was on that Bucs team that beat us that year. He didn't play though.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, literally. Fifth string on Tampa Bay that year, turned into a player for the Chiefs. 2-time Super Bowl champ, possibly 3. So come on, man. So I'm like, everybody hating, everybody saying it's rigged, this or that. But guess what? You hate it, but you're watching. You watching, and you know what you're seeing. You
They
can't
said the same
deny
thing
it.
with Philly. Philly cheating, this and that.
It's greatness, man. Like that's why y'all tune in. That's why it's 57 million viewers on the AFC Championship game. That's why it's gonna be 60 mil plus for Super Bowl 59. Cause y'all love to see it. Y'all wanna brag about, oh, we're not gonna watch this, we gonna boycott. No, y'all not. Y'all gonna sit y'all fat ass down right there on that couch, start tweeting away with your thumbs about how it's all rigged, this, that, and the third, and you just mad because you know your team will never be this good, and your quarterback will never be Mahomes, man. 7 years in the league, 7 AFC Championship games. It's truly, remarkable. And honestly, because he does that, which quarterback is getting over the hump? Like, who's gonna get over the hump next? Like, Jalen gets his opportunity in a couple weeks for the Super Bowl. But if he doesn't get that, who gets it next? Because this is what I'm tired of hearing now, too. Everybody's like, there's a side of like old head NFL Twitter that, hate the new guys. All these new guys suck. They're not like Breeze and Roethlisberger and all that, okay? Mahomes just simply keeping everybody away from the Super Bowl, literally. He's hasn't made it twice. One time was to Brady, who won it. Burrow, they didn't win it. Okay. Who else? Who else? Like Breeze, Roethlisberger, man, all them, they were able to beat Tom. Get a ring. Mahomes ain't letting nobody do that shit. And so if nobody gonna do it, stop saying all these quarterbacks are future Hall of Famers. Because none of these quarterbacks have accolades that are Hall of Fame worthy besides Lamar as of right now. Everybody like, oh, Josh, bona fide Hall of Fame. That is not guaranteed. What does Josh Allen have to his name? Because he's probably not going to win MVP this year again.
Nah, it's probably gonna go to Lamar.
Has he been All-Pro?
I think he's been a second team.
Allen made second team. Lamar made first team.
One second team. That's it.
Lamar damn near pretty much swept the awards off.
Well, actually,
no, Allen made second team.
Oh yeah, he got one second team.
Because it was him. It was him and Derrick Henry on second team.
It was COVID year.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now. Oh no, now we does have one. Okay, but still, that's not gonna get you to the Hall of Fame. And I get it. He has great stats in the playoffs, but he still ain't winning. And people are like, oh, his team let him down. How can you be the best team year in, year out in the regular season, keep smacking the AFC East and come playoff time? You can't get it done. You can't. And people are like, oh, these quarterbacks suck. No, Mahomes is that great. Y'all realize the last 3 AFC championship is Burrow, Lamar, Allen. All of them. Erased from getting the opportunity at a Super Bowl, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, CJ's coming up. God forbid if, the Chargers and Herbert could ever do something, even though that's, a fairy tale as of right now. You got Jaden Daniels on the other side look real good, because that's the other thing. I think people forget too, like, people put so much stock in beating the Chiefs. It's not realistic that they'll be there every year in the AFC Championship game, but shit, 7 years in a row, in Mahomes' career, they haven't not been there. So let's just say, for argument's sake, right now, Chiefs are there. You're gonna have to go through Mahomes, and once you go through Mahomes, you're gonna have to refrain from being so hyped up because you think you won the Super Bowl that you don't actually miss out on winning the real Super Bowl in the next game.
And the crazy part is with the NFC is that the Commanders they have a bright future. As long as they address the holes they need to address. In the offseason with the defense, get another receiver because they have the cap space. So if they want to bring in, let's say they want to bring in T. Higgins, for example, they want to bring in like a T. Higgins or draft a receiver like McMillian off of Arizona or something like that. They can do that. With Philly, everybody is under contract until 2028. All the core pieces, so they could be down there for like the next 2 or 3 years as well. So it's like. Them like the main teams, and of course with the Rams, Sean McVay is still one of the best coaches in the league. So they're not gonna go anywhere. They just gotta adjust some pieces too. I'm pretty sure they could probably go find like a contemporary QB because Matt Stafford might hang it up either this year or next year. We never know. So them like 3 teams right there off rip that can make some runs in the next couple of years because they just dominant.
Shoot, I mean, and Drake May. I'm not saying Patriots gonna be Super Bowl contenders, but Drake May looks decent.
With him and Vrabel, that's gonna
they
be a
get
really
built
good
with Vrabel. I'm saying none of this stuff is guaranteed, but everybody just like after the game, everyone's like, "Oh, Allen deserves it, but he'll get one for sure. He's gonna get his." That is not guaranteed. You literally do not know that. And if Mahomes literally, and this is why I always say Mahomes is like people like try to make appearance. Oh, he's like Jordan. He like LeBron. He like no, he's all of them combined. Because he's the best player, he's on the best team, and he doesn't lose. So he's literally gatekeeping the Super Bowl from everybody right now. If he goes and three-peats this year and does something somebody never done, nobody in this class of quarterbacks, the Burrow, Lamar, Allen, none of them will have a chance. There's not enough time left in their respective careers. Maybe one or two of them can steal them, but it's not like, oh, you get a turn. That's not promised at all. And they don't deserve it just because they had a good regular season. That's not how it goes. And that's why football is an amazing sport. It ain't no 7-game series. You got one game. You mess it up, you done. The Bills keep messing it up. They better change something because right now you're going to run it back with McDermott. You're going to get the same results next year, and y'all going to be the same mad you are this year, blaming it all on him, trying to save face for Josh Allen. So y'all might as well get the new coach this year. If you want to make it Joe Brady and bump him up or go get another, do it now because time is running out. Josh Allen going into year 8. Not everybody played for 20 years like Brady. That's not something that just happened. And Josh Allen, the way he be taking hits, those hits gonna start to rack up. He might be looking like Ben Roethlisberger in another 5 years.
Hey, he got to start hitting that deck.
Because I don't even know if y'all seen the report, and I really hate that this comes out after the game. But apparently, he hurt his right hand. No real damage, but it was real swollen. Like, okay.
My thing is with that, I'm not even trying to be that person, bro. But why do they do that? Every time somebody loses, they bring out some report. Like it was what game was it? I forgot who was playing. It was last year playoffs. They said, "Oh, he been dealing with a lingering hamstring this whole entire playoffs." Bro, why you gotta say it now? It's like making an excuse now. I mean, everybody get hurt.
Everybody hurt at this point in the season. Nobody healthy.
Bro, y'all playing in 30-degree weather when it feels like 10 degrees, and y'all tackling each other. So of course he's gonna get hurt.
Hey, it is what it is, but just saying, man, it's truly hilarious. People gonna be hating, but we gonna look back at this one day and be like, damn, this man, Mahomes, literally stopped Burrow, Allen, Lamar. Shoot, he's beat every single AFC team or kept them out of the playoffs if you count the AFC West for winning it all these years. He's kept the Chargers, Raiders, Broncos out multiple years. He's beat Miami in the playoffs. He hasn't beat New England. I don't know if he'll get the chance to do that because, they haven't made the playoffs since Brady. Hasn't beat the Jets because they haven't made it. He's beat Buffalo. He's beat Houston. He's beat Jacksonville. He's beat Tennessee. He's beat Indianapolis, retired Andrew Luck. He's beat Pittsburgh, retired Ben Roethlisberger. He's beat Baltimore. He's beat Cleveland. He's beat Cincinnati. He's literally erasing the whole AFC. And y'all sitting there talking about he's not the best quarterback. Man, get out of here, dog. You can't rig that. You can't rig that. That's just greatness. And that's why I hate the revisionist history now. Like, oh, the Chiefs make the Patriots dynasty look good. At least they won. You mean the people who actually cheated?
Bro,
You talking about them Patriots? What? The ones who actually cheated?
I ain't gonna lie. When I heard that, I turned off my TV when I heard that. I was like, okay, you know what? That's
bro, get out of here.
That's like they actually cheated. Like they actually real life cheated.
Be upset. That's one thing. Talking about the Patriots were better. No, the Patriots literally cheated. Spygate, Deflategate, the Tuck rule. Shoot, their team owner Robert Kraft getting rug and tugs at the massage parlor like Deshaun Watson. all the scandals in the world. You talking about the Patriots were the better man? Move. But hey, it is what it is. But let's see we got obviously Allen, Burrow, Lamar, whichever order you want to put them in. We're gonna keep Hurts out of this conversation for right now, just because he's in the Super Bowl and he got an opportunity. But as for the other quarterbacks, Tua, Trevor, CJ, who else I'm missing? Jaden's now in the discussion. Herbert. Who do y'all think is the first one to get over that hump and win a Super Bowl?
It's too soon for me to say Jaden because he's on year one, so I can't say him yet. I have to say, honestly, I gotta say CJ. And the reason why I'm gonna say CJ is, I mean, out of all the QBs you don't name, he's probably the biggest difference maker. And it's not no knock to Herbert and all them. Like Herbert is like one of the most all of them. He's probably like the most talented one. But if you're talking about like difference maker for a team, he's not the difference maker for that team. Like he can do his thing, but he's one of them QBs where he can help you win, but he can for sure make you lose. And we saw that against the first round against Houston. So I gotta go with CJ because if you look at that roster when he joined, like from his rookie year, like especially we're gonna go that his he had the same roster and everything. Nico wasn't doing anything before he came. Nico became a 1,000-yard receiver, Pro Bowl, all that stuff with CJ. Made playoffs, beat Cleveland in the first round, a playoff team themselves who have playoff experience. Of course, everything helped Baltimore, but they kept their foot on the neck with Baltimore until second half. I think CJ probably got it, and then they finally addressing the biggest issues with the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coaches, both of them being let go. They're seeing like the biggest holes in the teams versus the Chargers with Herbert. I know everybody gonna say, well, Brandon Staley wasn't a good coach. I get that, but even at the end of the day, you still got ball, like you still got to do your thing because if Hurts, we won't do anything his rookie year, and we made playoffs, and we had to go get Tampa Bay. We lost 31-15. So I mean, you just got to play your game. Even with Herb with getting Jim Harbaugh, still making the same mistakes, still doing turnovers, stuff like that. And people say, well, he don't have any receivers and this and that and the third. Even when he had receivers, he was still doing turnovers like that. When he had Mike Will and he had Keenan Allen. So that's not an excuse with that. Tua can't stay healthy, so I can't even put him like that because he can't stay healthy at all. He don't know how to slide. I don't know what Tua. He can't slide. I'm not a Trevor Lawrence fan. You already know I'm a big Trevor Lawrence hater, so I'm never gonna say that.
Bro, you should have talked about though. Y'all seen the coach interview Cohen?
What? Oh yeah,
the Jaguars.
Duval.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, they lose every game next year,
bro. That's worse than Dan Campbell, and at least Dan Campbell came in and turned Detroit around. He got to turn Jacksonville around, or he'll never get a coaching job again after that one. Eric, I'm in agreement with you. I don't know why they paid that man $50 million a year.
I'm telling you, bro,
what he showed you, but him and McDaniel, they'll never win a damn thing.
I'm telling you, Tua and Trevor, especially Trevor Lawrence. You already know I'm a big Trevor Lawrence hater. I don't care. I'm a big Trevor Lawrence hater. I for sure feel like he don't deserve that contract. He only got that contract because of how they beat the Chargers.
Los Angeles,
and that wasn't even him. That was really Brandon Staley making dumb decisions. Yep. And I said it. I said he should have been fired right then and there, but they gave him another chance.
Yeah, and hey, I told y'all I think it's going to be a reset of the quarterback market this year because it's Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold who are up. We seen Sam Darnold the final 2 games when like chips throw on the line and how he shit the bed. And Brock Purdy without the Avengers was just an average QB.
Yep.
You seen Trevor get paid, Tua get paid, Dak get paid. All 3 of them got hurt, but all 3 of them were ass when they were playing. And they were the highest paid quarterbacks in the league because they reset the market.
I saw
Jordan Love was asked this year. He reset the market. Owners are about to take some power back and be like, we're not paying you 60 mil and we can't build a roster around you. And you can't even be a superhero.
It's crazy because you have QBs who took friendly deals like Pat Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, and they playing better.
That's the crazy part. Not even in the top 10 of average.
He's not. I think Hurts is probably like out borderline outside that range. Like getting paid good, but he's not getting paid like
you win this Super Bowl. Give him $1 billion contract. Just build.
The crazy part is that too is that I saw a post that said like Jaden Daniels is rookie. He won the amount of playoff games that Dak won. Dak is in year 10 or almost in year 10. Jaden Daniels rookie. They both won 2 playoff games. 2. You know how crazy that is?
Yeah. It's man.
And you can't say roster talent because if you look at that the talent that Dak had, that was way more talent than what Jaden Daniels had. Way more talent.
Oh, for sure.
For sure. I'm talking about prime Zeke, Amari Cooper on them. You tell me you couldn't go nowhere with that? And they talking about was head coaching. This is no shade. This is no shade at all. But we all know what he was doing in Atlanta at one point. You know, choking leads and everything. We know what Cliff Kingsbury was doing. We know what he still can do. So it can't even say coaching. You can't even say that. They just Jaden Daniels just play better.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, man. The league is in great hands, and the AFC is a gauntlet year in, year out. And Patrick Mahomes just keeps staying the top every year. And it's like, how can you not respect it at this point? There's not a fluke. Like, I wish we could go back in time and bring Twitter with us for when the Bulls were 3-peating. Because I guarantee you it would not be like it is today. Like, oh, we all loved MJ. He was unstoppable. No, it would be the same shit. MJ get every call. He cheating. Kobe and Shaq. Oh, they be cheating. This is rigged. No way they 3-peat. Like, it's the same. But at the end of the day, y'all gonna tune in because it's a dynasty. Everybody tune in for the dynasty. Bulls, Lakers, Yankees, Patriots, you name it. You gonna watch. You gonna watch Cowboys back in the 90s, 49ers in the 80s. You gonna watch that stuff because you want to see what happens next. And you can hate watch and pray on the downfall. And when they just keep winning, you have to resort to excuses. And, you know, of course, the current time we living in, if you know what I mean, it's just the usual now. If you lose, oh, something must be rigged. Ain't no way I can lose on my own doing. No. Teams are losing to the Chiefs because the Chiefs are just cut like that. And I don't know who gets over the hump next. I truly don't. But it ain't promised.
I don't know, bro. I don't like the thing with Allen. I don't know how their coaching stuff gonna be. Bro, his coaching stuff gonna be. And then on top of that,
his owner.
And on top of that,
Chase gonna get paid.
Yeah.
That and I don't even think they're gonna keep Zach Taylor. I think Zach Taylor gone this year.
Oh, he should have been gone.
Yeah, I think he's for sure gone. So it's like they gotta look after that too.
No, they're gonna run it back with Zach Taylor one more time. It's too late. The coaching cycle done now. Yeah. They're gonna run it back with him this year. They're gonna get the same result.
The only way they don't is if they do what the Cowboys did is do an internal hiring and put their offensive coordinator as the head coach, would be stupid. Well, I'm not saying he's not worthy of it, but
I think one of the reasons that's not even getting talked about, Joe Brady was up for head coaching jobs, but he took himself out of the running for the Saints job. I think Joe Brady is waiting for Zach Taylor to get fired, and then he will become the coach of the Cincinnati Bengals because that was Joe Burrow's OC at LSU. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Because Cliff Kingsbury was gonna take the head coaching job for the Saints, but he backed out of it. He said he gonna come back to it.
I would not even touch the Saints franchise with the stick.
Whatever they're doing.
That shit is terrible. Cap hell, you got no talent. Derek Carr as a quarterback, hell no.
The Kamara, he won out. Yeah, it's bad over there.
and it's too tough.
That franchise really set themselves back a lot. Like, I know we talk about the Cowboys a lot, but we need to talk about how they set themselves back a lot. At least Jerry will keep some type of money somewhere.
They kept pushing the cap further down the line, trying to believe, oh, it's gonna happen one year. It's gonna happen. That shit did not happen, and now they are where they are. But like I said, man, hey, we just we witnessing one of the most legendary dynasties, if not the most legendary, will be decided in another week. Possible, maybe that possibly might be the case right there. And I'm lucky as a Chiefs fan to be watching this because boy, oh boy, it did not used to be this. I was talking with my cousin walking in the game, and we was talking with some fans. We were running into a dude who had a Matt Castle jersey on. We was just talking about, man, do you remember the days of Matt Castle being the quarterback? And we actually, us being stupid, actually believed the Chiefs were going to be something with Matt Castle at quarterback. And it was a trash fire, complete garbage with him, with Romeo Crennel, Brody Coyle, Tyler Thigpen, Damien Hurt, all these garbage-ass QBs. Patrick Mahomes comes in 2018. And worst we've done is OT loss in the AFC Championship game. And really, to keep it a buck, he's only played one bad playoff game. That was versus the Bengals, where he just completely, I don't know what happened. He just started seeing ghosts that day. But the Patriots loss, played amazing. That Bucks loss, whatever people want to say, he was running for his life. He ain't have nobody. People couldn't catch that day. He ain't played that bad. Besides that Bengals game, every playoff game. Yeah, he's played 20 playoff games in these 7 years, dog. He's already second all time in playoff wins. 17-3. 17 wins. Come on. We are literally witnessing a GOAT in the making. And people want to hate. But hey, keep hating. Patrick Mahomes gonna keep winning. Keep taking notes. But yeah, if I had to go like a top 3 or 5 who I think could get over the hump next, I feel like the last drive for Baltimore was a good turning point for Lamar heading into next season. If he could get back to that spot, I would put him first because I think the Ravens would just be there, just given their great regular season team with him. And they basically you can basically pencil them in as a win for every NFC opponent they got because they're gonna wax everybody in that side. I think they can handle their division again. They seem to have Joe Burrow's number. But if not them, I'd probably go Texans second because D'Amico got that defense top 5 right now. If they could just add some more weaponry, add O-line, and hopefully, stay healthy in that wide receiver room. That's kind of what hindered them this year. As for third, probably have to go back to the NFC. I said we wouldn't put Jalen in, but I probably put Jalen Hurts there because Philly gonna be Howie. I don't know what pockets Howie got, but every offseason, y'all are in every damn headline, Swan. How do they even have the money for that? But him, think Jaden's got a bright future. Shoot. Then maybe you put Cincy at 5, maybe, but they haven't made the playoffs in 2 years. Like, you can't hold on to 2021 forever. And again, Joe Burrow got over the hump, beat Patrick Mahomes, and then lost the Super Bowl. How many of these guys might beat Patrick Mahomes within the next 5 or so years? It's not a guaranteed win in the Super Bowl either.
Yeah, it's true. Me, if I had to put mine, I'll put my top 3. I have to say Lamar. So I agree with Lamar as well. The only issue with that one be how would they address who gonna be tight end 1, tight end 2? Because they kept trying to mix and match that. So I think they figured that out. And then
More than likely.
Yeah, I say go ahead and put likely too. I've been saying this since the game 1 against y'all on week 1. And then go ahead and give Derrick Henry that money because I know he's on a 2-year contract. So this is last year's deal. So they didn't figure out what we're gonna do with him. He can't run forever. So then you go ahead and start winning now for real. He's getting older.
30. This shit won't go on for much longer.
Exactly. He's 30. And that's the age, man. And not too many running backs who made it to 30. The Todd Gurley's, the Zeke's on them. They start crashing out before they turn 30. I had to put Philly 2 only because I didn't want to put Jalen Hurts in there, but I'm going to put Jalen Hurts 2 only because, like I said earlier, the core is literally locked up until 2028, 2029. Like, everybody got their money. Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, the whole O-line. AJ got his money. Devontae got his money. Saquon locked up for like another 2 years after this year. So like everybody's locked up for like at least to 2027 to 2029 between that frame. And on top of that, Howard might mess around and extend him some more because
Oh, you know he will.
like even the defense, like Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper and John are literally rookies, so they got 3 more years after this year. CJ Gardner Johnson's on a 3-year deal. Everybody else is like on 2-year deals. So it's like N'Kobe Dean, he he's on his deal. You know, he's still a rookie. He's on his rookie deal. The only person we got to bring back is Zach Bond, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna bring him back because the one thing about how he learned his lesson on when we lost T.J. Edwards and everybody else, and Kazir White, you see how linebacker stuff went when we had DeAndre Swift and everybody. That our linebackers was pool. Like N'Kobe Dean couldn't stay healthy, and everybody else was getting exposed. So then we brought in Zach Bond, you know, bringing in Fangio and everything like that. Fangio, the defense are coming to purse. I think with Philly, they gonna keep everybody locked in for a long time. And I put third, I'm gonna say CJ, and I put him. And like you said, I agree with you. The wide receivers have to stay healthy, and then we have to see who's gonna be the OC for them. That's the biggest thing because
I would say, Cam, have you heard anything or like, is there
yeah,
anybody that you want as OC or what's the word in Houston?
that's the biggest thing.
Me personally, I want 2 guys, and I mean one is Chip
Pause.
Kelly. Hey, your pause. Hey, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. Well, nah. One is Chip Kelly. Just because I like the play call. Like, I like his play designs. Like his play designs is very tough to me. You see what he did with Will Howard at Ohio State. He has chemistry with CJ. He has chemistry with D'Amico. He coached D'Amico actually when he was a player with Philly. That or honestly, hey man, go get Gary Kubiak out of retirement, man. I would love to see Gary Kubiak at OC.
You think he would come back for that?
I think for D'Amico he would, because I think D'Amico he gets a lot of respect out of other coaches, there's other people in the NFL. So I'll say like my dream would be out of those 2 guys, but pause again. But yeah, now we've been like we interviewed, I know Gerard Johnson, that's our quarterbacks coach. Another I forgot his name, but I think his last name like Haley or something like that. He's from the Rams. He under Sean McVay. He's supposed to be like really good. That's like a lot of people's favorite candidate right now. Him, and it was somebody else. I think it was like Tampa Bay's offensive coordinator. No, offensive coordinator. Tampa Bay's QB coach is like a black dude, and there was another black dude from Syracuse offensive coordinator. So I don't know. We'll see, man. But we got to get that right. We got to get because we also fired our offensive line coach. We got to hit on that. And then, I mean, I know everybody said O-line. We got to definitely get O-line. I feel like we got to get O-line through free agency rather than like the draft. I mean,
Please don't take Trey Smith from us,
bruh.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to pay him. He about to get a bag probably.
Even because I think Joe Tooney is up too, huh?
I think so.
Y'all gonna have to pay one of
We
them.
better not let go of Joe Tooney. That man went from guard to left tackle and they miss a beat.
So look, either one of them we gotta go get, man. One of those guys we gotta go get. I prefer Joe Tooney. So hey, if y'all don't pay Joe Tooney, I hope we make Joe Tooney the highest paid offensive lineman. So one of those guys. Yeah, also we gotta get O-line in the draft, but first round pick, I know Eric said we got 25th pick. I want a receiver, bro. I'm sorry. I want either Matthew Golden or I want Neka. Go get one of those guys. We need a receiver. We need like a playmaker because Tank finna be out a whole year. Like Tank,
Yeah,
a whole year and like probably a half. Like honestly, like Tank injury was real bad. And then no telling what Diggs if we're gonna get Diggs back. I know
I'm pretty sure Diggs probably headed to Dallas. I'm not even gonna lie.
But see, the thing is with Dallas, they don't pay like.
They don't, but I don't know
nobody.
if Diggs is going to be able to get any money on the market now since he's coming off the ACL.
Yeah, and he's 30, 31.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
So that's what, because I mean, y'all, the last 2 years, y'all, if you want to say knocking at the door, made the divisional, wild card, got the wins there, but you haven't been able to beat the top dogs like Baltimore or Kansas City. So O-line receivers, and then That's what you want to see to get over that divisional hump, right? Because I feel like it's not like must win. Because I mean, obviously, what CJ third year, so it's
No,
still not
it's getting,
crucial. But it's almost like
it's getting close.
you gotta win the divisional
Cause,
game now. So
Cause that, I mean, that third year, after that third year, CJ is
for the
eligible
extension,
for extension. So I mean, hey, like this next year it has to be the year we get over that divisional round. And what it truly is, we play around in the regular season. We lose to teams like the Jets, we lose to the Packers, we lose bullshit games where we should win. The Titans lost to the Titans, and it's like if we can lock up like a second seed, shit. You never know. A first seed, third seed. We need
so
to
you get
lock
that
up like
second home playoff
a
game.
second home playoff game so it can be in NRG, and so our guys, can be comfortable in NRG. Like if that could happen, you never know. So that's what it really is. It's really the regular season. We bullshit in the regular season. So
Hey,
we'll see, man.
we will see. We will see. But hey, y'all. This was just a nice little quick episode. We had to recap Conference Championship week. Snow football this week, man. But y'all already know next week we will be back with the Super Bowl preview episode. Swann, I'll be talking to you throughout this week. Next week, I'm playing. But yeah, man, we're gonna have the Super Bowl special pod. We're gonna run it back just like we did 2 years ago. Gonna try to get some special guests on, have everybody make their picks and everything, and then we're gonna get ready for Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans, man. But Conference Championship weekend was amazing. Like I said, stay on the lookout. Vlog is coming soon for the AFC Championship this past weekend. Had a lot of fun there. Got some good clips. I'm gonna try to probably get that out Friday, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I'm able to do that. But Kansas City Chiefs win, Philadelphia Eagles win, Super Bowl 57 rematch. We lit, man. We lit. So we will see y'all next week, Tuesday, same time, 9 Eastern, 8 Central. I Need a Sports Pod, INISPod. Subscribe to the boys. Go follow us on Twitter. We dropping the plays. We're gonna have hella Super Bowl plays. We're gonna drop, all the receipts. Bills Mafia. I'm still not done. I'm a look. I got time at some point this week. I'll still be back on the Twitter talking to Bills Mafia and all they crybaby asses. But yeah, man, it's Bryce, my dog Cam, my dog Swann, your favorite kids from the neighborhood signing off, and we out.
Cooking with
Peace. I need it.